Let's take a look at the chart action for Dogecoin. Okay, so in general, it seems like we're trending down, and I'm really just watching the resistance levels and some trend lines and the moving averages for signals. When we break these things, then we can get more bullish on the price. So let's go ahead and jump into the technical analysis, and I'll show you what I'm looking at. We have resistance right here and resistance right here. I'm on the daily time frame right now, and I've been watching this level for a while now. This level is sitting around 19 cents. I think in general, when we start moving up, this might be a target for either possible resistance, or if we could break through it, we'll get a nice breakout because we have this resistance, and once we break it, then we usually get some nice movement. But we have some steps that we need to cover first. So we have also resistance, resistance, resistance. Let's go ahead and use these two to set up a trend line. We'll do something like this. This is one of the trend lines that I'm watching that we have to break. And then we also have another one. We have resistance, 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 resistance. Let's go ahead and do another one with maybe these ones right here. If we could break these trend lines going to the upside, then these are going to be our bullish signals. Right now, it does look like we got a bounce down here, and it looks like we're pushing up. Let's go ahead and jump into the 4-hour time frame so we could see this a little better. So we have this trend line going like this. It looks like we're bouncing up, and it looks like we're kind of testing it right now. Let's go ahead and draw a support line. We have support, support. So let's do an uptrend like this. Let's see how far we can ride this momentum, pushing to the upside. If we break this trend line going up, then we can maybe look at the next one. This next one is sitting around 15 cents. And then if we break this one, then we can start getting bullish on the next one, or looking at the previous resistance. We have this resistance right here at around 16 cents. So we're looking maybe at around 16, then 19. If we can break step 1, step 2, step 3, then step 4. Like I said, we have support, support, giving us this uptrend. If we break this uptrend going to the downside, something like this, then that will be a bearish signal that we're going to maybe come back down and try to retest these bottoms. The bottom, we came down all the way down to around 10 cents on, or maybe around 107 on the wick. But if you look at the bodies on the 4-hour time frame are sitting at around 1112. So it really just depends. We haven't broken going to the downside yet, so it's still possible that we get support and move up and break through. But that's just what I'm looking at. These are the signals that I'm kind of using. If it breaks down, it's going to be bullish. If we start breaking through these trend lines going to the upside, then I think those are going to be our bullish signals. And we can look at these trend lines for possible targets to get either rejected on or to break through to continue to head up. In general, Dogecoin has been pretty bearish lately. I've been waiting for a bounce for a while, guys. Let's go back to the daily time frame. The other thing I'm watching is we have support, support, and let's go ahead and do a trend line like this. It's possible that this is the bottom. We came down, touched that right here, and it looks like I don't know, it kind of looks like a falling channel pattern. If we break this trend line going to the upside, then maybe we could break this channel. Maybe we could even target from the top to the bottom of the channel and then drag this to the breakout. Maybe something, it just depends on where we break out, but that could be a signal that we're coming back up to test this resistance up here at around 19 cents. Like I said, it's been pretty bearish lately, and usually when we get these breakouts on Dogecoin, we get little pops and then they start just getting pushed down again. So these are kind of the trend lines that I'm looking at for signals, whether we're going to go up or we're going to push down, and the spots that we're going to maybe get support on and maybe get a bounce on. So let's say we break to the downside. Let's go ahead and put a horizontal line at the bottom, maybe of the bodies at around 1116, and let's go ahead and do this orange. You got, I put a limit order when we break to the downside, and then if we break this going to the upside, I'm looking at this first spot at around 15 cents. If you guys like Dogecoin, hit that thumbs up. If you're new to trading, check out this video right here. It's a video about trading strategies. I go more into detail on some of the things that I use and how I go about trading. All right, if you guys like the video, hit that thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one.